down.
Target down.
What's good, people? It's your boy Snow
Nijel.
Ignorant Gamers in the house. It's been a while, right? I know.
I haven't been here forever.
Yeah, it's been a while for this dude. It's been a while since we put a topic video out, report video out, all that. But today, I kind of want to do a little streamlined Game of the Year talk, but with the focus on Game of the Year to date right now.
Okay.
With the focus on The Last of Us.
Okay.
I played it, you played it, you beat it.
Yeah.
I'm on progress right now.
Yeah.
I've been on the multiplayer. What's your first impressions with The Last of Us?
Game of the Year material.
Game of the Year material?
Game of the Year. I never been so deeply involved with a game since Uncharted 2. The game is just phenomenal. Like the graphics, teaching myself right now how to render in Maya, and it's a lot of work. And seeing that game itself is yo, you have to give props and kudos to them because that's a lot of work.
A lot of props need to be given to Naughty Dog for working with that hellhole of a cell processor.
And especially cutting their team in half also. So it's not like the whole Naughty Dog was on that bandwagon to create The Last of Us.
Right.
One team made Uncharted 3 and the other made The Last of Us. So that's a lot of work to them. So
yeah, that itself is incredible. I like the way that graphic-wise, the textures and everything.
Yeah.
You could tell it's Naughty Dog fingerprint. They like having green in their games. There's always a jungle or some sort in their goddamn games, and it definitely shows in this one. I haven't really seen any texture popping going on.
No, not me either.
I might have seen one or two, you know how you peek and there's a doorway and then there's supposed to be a boarded up thing right there. I might have seen that once or twice, but overall, it's impressive. The facial expressions, the delivery.
Kotaku did a whole article based on beards in the game. Ever since Tomb Raider came out, just getting
with the
hair textures.
But that's kind of wrong for them to do on the strength of a lot of times they use the PC version. Because I went ape shit about Tomb Raider's hair. When we went to PAX East, I kept going over to the PC section just so I could see Lara Croft's hair. That shit was amazing. Every hair had its own, life thing. And you lose that when you come to consoles. Which is why PC is king for you dickheads talking on my other video. But that's that gameplay wise.
Gameplay, I gotta say, I'm disappointed. As I told you earlier, was I beat Expert. That's the second highest level before survival, which you unlock after you beat the game, and I beat that in 12 hours and 59 minutes.
That's fucking monster.
It just, I don't know.
It's a 15-hour minimum game.
I beat it in 12 hours on
people.
Expert, and then I don't know. The game, I thought the game was great. We had a little conversation about the complaint that when you play the game, it's not a spoiler, but when you play the game, the enemies only detect Joel. So that's the main character, the dude, the one who's taking care of Ellie. So if you and Joel are Joel and Ellie's trying to hide or something, and then the enemy sees Ellie, they won't be spotted. I'm actually happy that happens because there's been plenty of times when Ellie's in broad daylight and I'm yo, we're about to die. And then the game doesn't spot her. So I'm thank God they didn't have it with the game.
So here's a point that I'm gonna bring up with that, and this is all speculation because they'll probably never comment on this. Is that I believe the game was pushed back because of that reason alone. I think originally they had a detective for everybody because remember at some points it's more than just you and Ellie. And they had to make a sacrifice. Do we only make it Joel that gets spotted, or do we do everybody? And the way that sometimes the Ellie character can go around, they can't really hide next to you, and they bend the corners. There's a clicker right there, or someone else. She runs up to the person and then leaves, and they don't see her. And that's where GameSpot started taking away points from the game, and they got roasted. And they're not wrong for that, but they're the only person who commented other than Rev3 Games, which is Adam Sessler. But Adam Sessler also reviewed BioShock Infinite and didn't take points away from technical differences like that because that was, like he said, there'll never be a perfect game, and he's true. But the experience was perfect. And in the first hour, once you get to that part of the game, it fucked with me. And I stand by GameSpot by taking points away from it, but I don't stand by them giving it an 85.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like
because that alone is really the only thing that was wrong with it. You know, the gameplay, the mechanics, the sway. When you aim at somebody, you can't aim the same way twice because of the sway. Yeah. So it gives you the sense of that. Yo, I'm trying to survive. I might be food deprived. I need to.
Yeah, this is like real life. Like this recoil and it's like
right. The recoil with the sway and everything, like it's on point. Like,
and then, like I believe your theory because I don't know if you remember last year when the producers, the developers of Naughty Dog went to Jimmy Kimmel live show, and even when they showed that last year's E3. No, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel who did this. That on his show, they had Ellie hide into the closet so she couldn't be detected by the enemies. So that's like why I think your theory is true that they went to do the code.
And I really do believe that's the only reason why that game was pushed back. And I'm gonna say something about that later. So gameplay wise, I think it's dope.
The crafting system, like you have to be mid-game to craft something. You know, first start, I'm gonna craft this. Like I remember when I first played the game, and it's like. You're gotta hide from the enemies, but it's like, all right, I'm already sighted, but they shot me like 5 times. Like, oh no, they increase level. Like the more times you shot, the faster you almost die. So I'm like, okay, I gotta just like patch a kit real quick. This dude came up behind me and choked me out. I'm like, are you serious, son?
Yeah. One death kill by the clickers from the float dude.
No, I love that they did that because it gives you a sense of urgency that yo, I can't like take this dude serious. It's like once you see like them walking, like oh that's whatever. When you see them do like that real quick, you're like, oh nah, like I don't even aim. I move first, then I aim.
Right.
Like, and I don't want to be close to it.
And the other thing that I like about it too with the crafting is that it makes you have to explore the game.
Yes, true.
Because if you don't have scissors, you can't create a shank or shit as they call
or
it.
Explosive
you can't
bomb.
create an explosive bomb. If you don't have if you don't have alcohol, you can't create a Molotov, or you can't create a
and it makes you choose between that. Do I need health or do I need the Molotov?
So there's a sense of thing, and I'm gonna come back to that in a second. Finding the pills is probably one of the most terrifying experiences in the game because I haven't found that many pills.
Oh, I found like for me, I found like plenty. I found a good amount just to get through the game. But it's like, what do I want?
And it makes you decide because there's levels, and this is kind of like ability per type thing. So like there's one where you can craft faster, or you can.
If a clicker grabs you, you can shiv it instead of automatically dying.
Or you can listen further, and I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Or you can reload faster or something like that. And then there's upgrading your weapons with the cogs and all the other stuff. I don't know if they call them cogs or gears, whatever. You find them. Shit's dope.
Yeah, it's because somebody thought about this.
Somebody threw some real thought in there, and I'm gonna take a shot at another game in a second. The closer we get to the end of this video. Now, the acting in this game is fucking incredible,
it really
and
was.
with the risk of spoiling anything, I just want to skip right over that. Just know that this is top-notch acting that's going on in this fucking game. Now,
I actually had to look up actors to see who voiced who.
I haven't done it yet. I'm waiting till after.
So you don't want me to tell you who voiced who?
No.
Okay.
Please don't.
You'd be surprised on who voiced Joel. He has like a lot of experience. You're like, wow, he did that? So it's like, wow, it's pretty good.
That's good. Obviously, they didn't want to use Nolan North because of, he's doing Deadpool and they overuse him for Uncharted. So
this hurt.
Is there anything that you want to talk about in the campaign?
Campaign. I have to say, as a grown man trying to finish college, I did cry in my room by myself.
Okay.
I did get freaked out because I just bought the 42-inch plasma, review coming soon, and it's like turned off the lights. Turned off the lights, and it's like I'm about to play the game. And it's like you're playing the game and you're so emotionally attached to it. I remember it was like in Hartford, they're always like throwing firecrackers. So somebody threw firecrackers. I said, oh, what was that? And I'm like, yo, this game, I need to take a chill.
It's been a while since
I was like, I can't do this right now. It's like, and it's like feels really good.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those games like, yo, I want to stop playing, but I want to see what's next in the cutscene.
Right.
And it's like, that's the sad thing. I remember like in the game, it has a lot of, you have to get to point A to point B, and to do that, you have to go in the area, kill the dudes, move to the next area. And it's like, I was getting sick of that and wanted to see what was going to happen next. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to kill these
now I want to
dudes,
point something
son.
out real quick on that. People were saying that the game is too linear. Listen, not every game is meant to be a fucking open world.
Yeah, I might explore the whole...
The game is pretty and you want to explore the world, but again, the story that's told
I'm explaining the whole world
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Shut up. The game is the way the game works is the way the game. It's the reason why the game is that dope.
Pretty much.
Anything else you want to say before?
Campaign? Nah, you can go to multiplayer. I know you love that.
So multiplayer, I've gotten 2.5 hours on it. It's fucking dope. It's not revolutionary for certain players, especially if you come from a COD background. COD dudes, please don't go to that. Please do not go into that game and stay off the comment section, please. The multiplayer is you got two rounds. You got 2 modes. One is like a respawn where you COD fuckers. The other one is survivor, meaning SOCOM, Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six status, where if you die, you don't come back, you sit out. But what makes the game so dope is that they took the campaign elements of the game and they threw it into the multiplayer. So again, crafting weapons is there. The way your in-game currency work, you know, you buy before the round starts, is based on while you're playing the respawn is. You're building the stuff by the stuff that you find on the ground. So there's these points on the ground that you have to go get, and you open them up, and you guys, you gotta, you know, you scavenge and you take whatever you can get. So if you find scissors and stuff, you can make them Molotovs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if you need armor, if you need bullets, those cogs and stuff that I was talking about earlier, the multiplayer, now you have to build that out. And then when you kill other players, you have to take the little blue thing off. I forget the name. You got to take that off them. Now the reason why I'm saying all that is because you have a clan, not a clan like yo, rock my IGZ clan tag.
It's like your own. Like,
you have your own group of thing. You're either a hunter or a firefly. You have your own shit. So we all are on the same team, but I have people that I'm responsible for. So whatever I do in this battle, whatever supplies I get, whatever cogs I get, whatever that blue shit is that I can't remember is that I get, when I bring it back, that determines if my people eat, if my people are sick, or people die in my faction, and then it's 12 weeks. Each day you play, each game you play is a day, and you play for week to week, and you gain more survivors to your clan, to your group, or whatever you want to call it. Shit's dope. I will have footage up, but check out We Are Gamers YouTube channel. I have my impressions on the multiplayer. It's a full out video there where I go more in depth and talk about it. And you will get your ass whipped the first game you play. Guaranteed. Probably for a while. For you guys still trying to naysay it, to go buy the game. You own a PlayStation, buy the fucking game.
That's a must buy for you.
It's a must own.
Yeah.
It's a must own. It is a masterpiece. And I'm not saying like perfect. It's a fucking masterpiece.
It's a great game.
And in my opinion, until we play Grand Theft Auto, this is game of the year.
Ni no Kuni. I just think Ni no Kuni should be game of the year. You already know.
That game is supposed to be 30 hours.
No, it's past. It's like 45.
No. That game minimally is supposed to be.
Nah.
No.
It's minimally 40.
No, you're not. You're not getting that pass on that.
Nah, trust me. I tried to not grind. I didn't do no side quests. I didn't grind. I went straight through the story. The game's like, nope. See, the game is smart. Ni no Kuni is smart because it has the monsters before you get to the boss are stronger. So you can't get past the monsters. How you gonna get to the boss? And then the complaint is when you get to the boss, it's like, oh, this dude is mad easy, but I can't beat his monsters. So respects to that, because I thought the game was too easy. So you know.
You know what? Why do we care? Because both of them are on PlayStation.
Exclusive! Shout out to Ramon. You want to play with us, boy? He can play Forza.
It's about 40 hours.
That's about it. That's
about 40 hours in there, right?
Yeah, but you know, that's my candidate for game of the year. But I'll say The Last of Us is really close. It's only because of how long the game is. I want my money's worth, so you know.
The Last of Us is my pick.
But GTA 5 is, you know, they released 2 new screenshots, so you know that game's supposed to be.
We're not counting on Bioshock, and we're damn sure not counting on Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah,
that's all I want to say on that. But that's it. Let's wrap this one up. Snow,
Nigel,
holla at us.
Doses.
I need a minute.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
My spider senses are starting to tingle.
I need a minute. Okay, got it.
Finished. Move out.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Spider sense tingling.
Fire in the hole.
Careful, smoke bomb!
Yeah! Okay!
Wiped out those hunters. There's more inbound. Get ready.
On guard. I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus! Bring the motherfucking ruckus! Bring the motherfucking ruckus! Bring the motherfucking ruckus!
Ice.
So